Yeah?
F-Zeros with just decided to stay in the treehouse for 53 months. I will toss a prime to my streamer, subscription of plenty.
It's a NUTLET. Hello everyone! It is I! Your fluffy squirrel with massive nuts. Hello! Oh my god, welcome home! Thank you! I see you. I see you. I see you all. I also see you all hanging in there. Oh. Welcome back. Thank you! Nick is just like, Zip! Have you missed me? Have you missed me, Nick? Oh my god! What the frick? How did we start a hype train? Not. The nut train goes not. Thank you for the hype. Nick just said he didn't even notice you were gone. I'm gonna cry. Also, wait, Karara Neko Crocodile, you literally just followed, and now you subscribe at tier 2? What the heck? Thank you. What the heck? Thank you. You literally just followed today, 1 minute ago, and you just subscribed to tier 2. Remember to join the Discord. Thank you so much. And go. It's a little bit of a lot, but essentially you need to join the Discord. Go to something called Civ Subs and Sugs. Yeah. And yes, it's not what you think it is. And then you have to go to the NUTLET tier 2 NUTLET thread or forum and post your shit.
How do these nuts?
Oh my god. And post your reference. If you have an OC, you can post your references and you will get a NUTLET. I'm a little bit behind on the NUTLETs, I know. I know I still owe some people, and I also owe some people new ones because I am getting a new design for the NUTLETs made. Actually, it's happening now, finally. So hopefully, I will start giving you all new, all you tier 2 subs, because you subscribe to tier 2 every month. You will get a new NUTLET design, hopefully even 2 versions maybe, and I'm very excited about it. Wait, I'm getting stuff from subscribing. Damn. Yes, I can't wait for the new designs. It's gonna be like, if you have seen the Nutkin or the Nutlins, I hope that the color scheme is gonna follow that more, but we'll see. We'll see. New NUTLET design, me? Yes. But I'll probably start with the ones who don't have any NUTLET yet. And also we might switch the name. Well, I'll find out if I switch the name or not. But thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. Yes, you get something for free for subscribing. Holy shit! No way! Thank you for the 5. What the heck? Guys, I think the Karaneko crocodile kind of likes me. I don't know what to do. I get really shy. But welcome in, everyone. I missed you. And I'm also, just so you know, guys, I'm a little bit tired. I'm just a little bit tired. You're like, wait, didn't you come home yesterday? I did. So didn't you like relax all day? No, I didn't. Or else I would have streamed earlier. But I literally came home around an hour ago. You're like, huh? An hour ago? What have you been doing all day? That's a good question. Stuff. But no! I've been in Germany. I saw Spoopy. Highlight of the weekend. And yeah, I'm gonna talk a little about what the fuck was up this weekend. Why the fuck was I gone? Do you guys even know why I was gone? Like, maybe some of you remembered, some of you might not. Me, I am a highlight. Exactly! You were the highlight of the weekend! Was it Dokumi? No. Dokumi was the weekend before. I didn't notice until like yesterday. You were gone. Nick, you just hate me now, don't you? Nick, you just hate me now. You just hate me. Nick didn't know you were gone. Wow. Imagine. I was busy with work and shit. You remember? So you wouldn't even have been able to go to stream? Wow. You even caught my last stream before it went. Even with friends too. Is that how you like, you're like, looks like someone isn't Sif bad books. I didn't even know I had a bad book, but now I have one. Thank you, Fox. I'm gonna put Nikki in the bad book. Unbelievable. Oh my god. Me and Kira have been really busy seamless calming DS1. Ooh! Is it hard when you're 2? Or is it like super easy? Also, now we're definitely feeding Nick to the Leviathan. That was... Okay, that is one of the highlights from last week. If you don't know, not this Sunday obviously, but last Sunday we did Eden raids in the server with Final Fantasy 14, and we haven't finished yet obviously, but I thought it was hilarious and we redid the Leviathan raid, and I was like, they were talking about, oh, do you remember this fight? And I was like, I think I do, maybe. And then I thought it was really funny. Hi, Sin City Alley. Hi, how are you doing? Also, prepare Nikki the collector waits. Leviathan. But yes. Also, you can backstab each other? You know what? That seems like a perfect seamless co-op then. And how Titan transformed into a fucking car. Oh, I had tons of fun. I thought it was great. I had such a good time. Also, Mr. Spawn and Spartan King, I'm back. Thank you. Over on YouTube as well. Also, Dudicus, thank you so much for the stream. And Spoopy, thank you so much for the 59.
Spoopy Skill just decided to stay in the treehouse for 59 months.
You're so close to 60. Oh my god, you're so old, Spoopy. It's Randy.
Trenton 8301 just decided to stay in the treehouse for 59 months. Hi Sif, welcome back.
I'm having you. I am so happy you have more time to tune in from time to time. I know you've been having a rough, so I'm happy whenever I see you. Also, Dorian, hi. Okay, so if you did know I was gone, but didn't know why I was gone, this weekend, it all started last year when I was traveling Japan with my friends, and Spoopy sent a message to our friend group. Wow, this all started with Spoopy. Yes, this all started with Spoopy sending a message about this rock festival, and the high and I start shit. I was about to, yeah, you start shit. Spoopy lore. Oh my god, is that Sir Mojo? Damn, you just got here for the beginning of the story. We were talking about the beginning of the origins of my vacation. Guten Tag. That's a good, you're a good try. But yes, but I'm not German. You don't have to try. However you spell it. Well, you know what? I'm gonna give you the grace since I know you're dyslexic. I love that Remy comes in and be like, Guten Tag. Be like, I know how to spell. Did you try any new foods? Actually, no.
These nuts.
I've been to Germany plenty of times, but like, just so you guys know, I've been to Germany plenty of times in my life because I literally live on top of Germany. I live right next to Germany. Well, not right next to it. It's still like 3 hours drive. But yes, it all started back in Japan in 2025. Got a message with Spoopy being like, oh my god, guys, I'm going to this festival. These are the people who are playing at the festival. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And my friend was like, oh my god, that's cool. And he immediately bought they immediately bought tickets, 2 tickets, because they were planning on going with another friend. And then I was like, oh, you know what, actually this would be because I've been trying to like meet up with Spoopy for quite a while, and like stuff happened that made it so Spoopy couldn't visit me in Denmark, and things unfortunately also happened so that I couldn't visit Spoopy. So I was like, you know what, maybe going to a festival could be really cool. So I tried to get a ticket for quite a while, couldn't. Spoopy almost got scammed several times because the lineup for this year's festival was fucking insane. Twice. Also, if you want to know the headliners, I can just. Oh, holy shit! Another raid. I was about to pull up the lineup. It's really embarrassing because I only heard half of one of the headliners. It's a little bit embarrassing, but I'll tell you why it ended up like that. Where is it? I have a picture somewhere. Here we go. I have a picture, but also welcome raiders. Hello everyone. Hi Lumi. Hi Loom. I think I wrote you, but like want to do something soon. Also, I know it's your. Yeah. I'm gonna keep writing you because I know you're busy, woman. But if you need to go and drink and relax, remember to go to drink, relax,
they have given
and
305
go to bed if you need
subs in the channel.
But thank you for the raid. Hello everyone, I'm Sifaviana, your fluffy squirrel with massive nuts. Yes, that's my thing. That's me. And I'm talking about my trip to Germany this week, cause I didn't go to Dokumi, unfortunately, and I missed my opportunity to see the Wolf Lady the weekend before last weekend. But that's because I just bought a house, so I didn't really have time to go to Germany that weekend, and I also had this trip to Germany planned ahead, so I didn't really have the time or the energy to go to Germany two weekends in a row. But so unfortunately missed my timing to see the lovely Wolf Lady. But yes, we're just talking about my trip to Germany this weekend. I was just about to pull up the lineup for this festival that I went to, which is a rock/metal festival. And I missed most of the headliners, but the lineup was insane. As you can see, the headliners for this was Limp Bizkit. For Friday was Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, and Papa Roach. On Saturday was Bad Omens, Volbeat, and Electric Callboy. And on Sunday was Sabaton, Iron Maiden, and The Offspring. And then there's more people, more things. Baby Metal was there. Yeah, there are a lot of bands. That was a lot of bands. These are just like the headliners. I know that's not the whole lineup. The other one is too bad quality. The only other picture I could find was really bad quality. Where the friggin' can I find it? That's just really bad quality. The one I found, which is on fucking Facebook. Let's see what this is. Okay, you know what? I found it. Here you go. You get a JPEG. But there were a lot. It was huge. Here, have a bigger picture with all the names. All the names. Yeah. Oh, I found it though. Thank you. I did find it. Dang, that must have been a banger of a festival. It was really good. There was just one problem, which is that I'm in really bad shape. The whole thing is down to the squirrel's in shit shape. Also, I have really bad feet. Like I just have bad feet. So I went to this festival, right? Also, Riz, thank you for the 57 dollars. Thank you.
Just decided to stay in the treehouse for 57 months.
It all started. I was the funny thing is, I kind of ruined it for myself because I wanted to watch. The Amazing Digital Circus episode 9 in the cinema. And if you don't know, that happened on Thursday. And I was actually planning on leaving on Thursday. I did actually buy a hotel room to go on Thursday. But that didn't happen. Instead, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go watch episode 9 on Thursday. Then instead of going like on that day, I'm gonna go wake up really, really, really early at like 5 a.m. my time. And then drive. And so I can still arrive pretty early and go to the festival in the evening, because yes, you're like, I was like, oh, you went to Sweden Rock Festival? I heard that was really big too. Also, thank you so much, Breeze. Thank you. Hope you're doing good. It was the festival for the festival itself was 3 days, but Spooby was there for 5 days because camp technically opens on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. So if you were camping, you would have been there for 5 days, right? Or like 4.5 days, or even like technically 5 days. And then, but the festival itself, yes, 3 days. So I woke up Friday at 5 a.m. really, really early and started driving. Driving, picked up my friend, and we drove. And I want to preface this: my friend does not have a driver's license, so I was the sole driver for 10 hours. Yes. Did I drive 10 hours straight? No. We did. I think I had to take 2 breaks. No, we took like 3 breaks. One to eat. Got schnitzel at one of the big like gas stations, or like yeah. And then I had two naps because I really needed to nap. When you start getting blurry, like when your sight starts to get blurry on the highway, you're like, no, I'm just gonna go take a power nap. Works very effectively. Yes. So we arrived around 5 p.m. to the hotel. I want to say very lovely hotel, very, very, very awesome hotel. Really cute, very sweet, family owned hostel. Very nice rooms. I was so happy because when we were choosing like hotel, we were like, do we take like the cheaper one that is a little bit further away, or do we actually just splurge a little for the hotel? And it's also a little bit imagine having rooms, I know. Or do we splurge a little bit more at the hotel just to be like, yeah. We splurged on the hotel and it was so worth it. I'm sorry, Spoopy, I'm just gonna be like, yes, I'm so sad, fucking happy we had hotel rooms. Yes. So we arrived, but just literally like throw our stuff in and then like leave for the festival to get there on time. Unfortunately for us, we were like, okay, there is an app, and apparently you use the app to like find your way to a parking lot or a parking spot. And so we did use the app. And then we ended up somewhere where basically this whole thing is called Rock am Ring because it takes place at Nürburgring, which is a race track, very famous racetrack. You know, the longest racetrack. Very huge. And essentially, they had taken one part of the racetrack and basically just used it for parking. The app was the worst. The app was horrible. It was so bad. Ugh. But we did get a parking spot, and then we had to walk, and that's the problem. First of all, Spoopy, I love you, but essentially we ended up actually finding out we didn't really have, at least for us, as we didn't live at the camp, we didn't really need the rubber boots. And actually that was the biggest mistake we both made, is that unfortunately I was at my parents the week before, and my mom was like, yeah, I just threw out your rubber boots. I was like, fuck, I need to buy new ones. So I bought completely new rubber boots. My friend as well didn't own rubber boots. So we just bought new... I blame the alcohol. We had just bought new rubber boots and was like, oh yeah, we're probably gonna need it. This is a festival, it's probably gonna be on grass. Right? So we're gonna put them on. Fucking biggest mistake to wear new shoes and then walk. So you walk like 10 kilometers. Yes, Spyra. You guessed it. You guessed it. We have to walk. Okay, maybe not 10, but at least we at least walked like 50 minutes to reach the actual main entrance to the festival. In new shoes. Yeah. New shoes. Yeah. Biggest mistake. But we arrive, and we unfortunately didn't really know how the whole thing went, so I almost got in without showing my ticket. Oopsies. Somehow. No, we turned around because the way it actually worked is that you got a wristband, and on the wristband there was a chip that instead of using money on the at the festival, like using your wallet or a card or anything, you would put money on via the app, or like there were also stations around the festival. You could top up money in your chip, and then you'll be just paid with the chip instead, which is pretty smart, to be fair. In some ways it's pretty smart, in other ways it might not be. Yeah. we didn't know that, but we ended up being checked in, got our wristband, until you get 3 liters of tequila sunrise for 114 euros. To be fair, I am so sad because, again, this is our first time at this festival, so we didn't really know like the intricacies of like going to a German festival, to be fair, because I assume the whole like you can't bring in water bottles is pretty normal at like other festivals as well. So the whole having like your own like refillable bottle, or what do you call it, like it's not a bottle, but it's I don't even know what the name is, but I think in Danish we would call it lommelage, but I don't really know what you would call it in I can't remember the German word for it right now. But that thing that everyone was walking around with, that you could refill with water for free, really smart. We didn't have one. So we had to buy, drinks at the fucking festival, which is really expensive. But yeah, nope. Amateurs. Got to hide better if you use the backpack. Backpacks weren't allowed either. You weren't allowed backpacks, by the way. Well, you clear backpacks or something. It was confusing. The whole like the rules very German. It felt, but I was also like, that's fair. So I just brought my fanny pack. That's what I brought. Yeah. So we finally arrived at the main entrance. We walk in. We have just walked 50 minutes. We're tired already, and my feet hurt. My friends' feet also hurt. But the worst part is actually that they didn't wear long pants in their rubber boots, so their skin was kind of like starting to like hurt. But that's, you know what? We were like, we're here now. We just go in. Let's just fucking go in. We go in, we're like, you know what? We know Spoop is around the main stage. There were 3 stages at the festival. We go towards the main stage. Arrive a little late. I think we arrived 3 songs into Papa Roach's performance. Again, I have never. Again, I'm not really here for the music. Technically, I'm not a big like rock or big rock or metal fan. But I'm so sad we missed him arriving on a fucking helicopter. I'm so sad we missed that. Cause to be fair, I was like, oh, how is this gonna be? And oh, you filmed it? Oh, really? I want to see. Cause I was so fucking impressed. Again, I haven't really heard much from Papa Roach. I've only heard, you know, Last Resort. That's probably the only song I knew from Papa Roach, right? But, and yes, apparently he got flown in with a helicopter on the stage. That's so cool. Missed that. It was fucking, that show was so good. Like, again, his showmanship was fucking top notch. I felt so included, even though I didn't know any of the songs that were sung. I was like, I'm so into this. This is so me. This is so, now I'm here and I'm here. And I'm with the crowd. I'm so with the crowd. Am I a Papa Roach fan now? Yes. Do I want to listen to them? I don't know if I want to listen to their songs just to listen to their songs. Because I'm like, I just don't think it will beat the real life experience of like one of their shows. Because damn, that man was so good. And, but unfortunately, I used so much energy for that one concert that when Linkin Park finally got on stage, just bob your head and yell. No, I was fucking jumping. When that man said jump, I fucking jumped. When that man said sing, I fucking sang and screamed with my fucking lungs. I'm very like, I'm a good girl who's good at taking orders, you know. So yeah, when I'm getting ordered around, I'm like, yes, sir. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, I don't know. Can I show it on stream or is it? Am I allowed to show this on stream? Do you think, or is it like owned by Rock am Ring? Oh yes. I'm just gonna look at it. Oh my god, that's fucking insane. I think I didn't flash my peener on that video. Let's see. Media. Spoopy vid. Let's see. It's just you don't flash yourself either, right? Yeah. No, there's no music in it, so it's just the arrival. So. Wait. Like. Damn. Yeah, it turned around and landed on the stage. Oh. Well, it was a big stage, so I can see that happening. Well, yeah, no. So yeah, no. In that moment, during that concert, I was like, "This is for the fucking best." I could be a metal fan. I could be a metal fan, 100%. But unfortunately, because I've spent so much energy and my feet were already hurting from 50 minutes of walking, and when Linkin Park started, and I know you were really up close, Spoopy, and like it wasn't that I tried to move up real closer. Like I was actually standing quite on the edge of like Papa Roach's concert, but I was still with it. And then I tried to get a lot closer during like the shift for Linkin Park. But when Linkin Park started, and it's not that I don't like any of their new songs and I hadn't listened to them, but for me, the fact that this concert just started and we just heard 3 songs and nothing was really said, and I just had like, sorry, the most like I felt like very showmanship hyped up concert with a person who was really invested and really good at crowd control. And then I know it was like the music was really good, but oh yeah, there were crowd surfers. But I was like, I can't get into this. I'm like, my feet are hurting so much, and I feel very disconnected from the band. Like, even though they're really, like, their performance on fucking point, like really, really good songs and stuff. But me and my friend was like hurting even more than me. Like, they were just like, I think we need to get out of here. So I think we heard 3 or 4 songs, and then we started heading out and like trying to get out of the crowd because it was really crowded. Like, oh, the fucking crowd was insane to get out of. So we definitely heard 4 songs or 5 songs before we got out. And like, I'm very sad I didn't hear more because they were really good, but I also really had a really hard time connecting with them. I don't know if they got better at like, yeah, actually talking to the crowd after I left. I hope so. But like, I just felt like Papa Roach did such a better job at like, okay, good. But when as we were heading back though, I'm kind of happy because we ended up going out, and then we actually went by the stage where Baby Metal was performing as well. The first 60% felt very cold, but then they started trying to speak German and praising the crowd. Okay, that's great. Yeah, but unfortunately, because feet hurt, I was like, I can't get invested. I'm gonna start heading out. And then fortunately, as we were heading out, we got to, because for some reason they had put Baby Metal at the same time as Linkin Park, and it was like, we kind of want to see Linkin Park more than Baby Metal, but we got the chance to actually like hear like 3 or 4 songs from Baby Metal as we were heading out, and we're like, you know what, that was really good and like really fun. And I also get to dance a little bit to the song, even though my feet were hurting already so much. But I'm like, oh my god, this is so good. This is so good.
How do these nuts?
I was a little bit sad because so as you can see, Electric Callboy is on the list of like headliners. And like they did play, like Baby Metal did play the collab song they did with Electric Callboy, but unfortunately, I'm not sure if it's just because their performance was on Saturday, so they might have not even arrived yet and might have had another concert somewhere else, on Friday, so they might just not have been there yet. But I had really hoped that they would have been performing together. but unfortunately they didn't. But they did still play their like collab song. I really like that song. So it was really good, and they're really talented girls. So I'm like, yes, really good, yes. So I did get to hear some Linkin Park and some Baby Metal, but unfortunately, we had fucked our feet so much, and this was gonna carry on out throughout the next 2 days. Unfortunately, because as we were heading back, my friend's feet were hurting even more, and yeah, it was pretty bad. And they tried. Okay, the problem was also that as we were trying to get back, they were like, you know what, I'd rather just take these shoes off. Unfortunately, the rubber boots had kind of created a vacuum, and they just couldn't get the fucking boots off outside. And they couldn't, and like the problem was that my friend couldn't sit down. Like, it wasn't just their feet, it was their fucking hips. And they were like, I can't get down, I can't sit down. So they couldn't sit down, and I could pull off their shoes. It was like, fine, we just walk home. We just keep walking. Yes. Like, I have been to a festival before, but I just have always had like bad feet, and like usually I would like prefer comfort shoes. I do prefer comfort shoes over rubber shoes. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I physically couldn't remove the rubber shoes. It was fucking pain. Like, they almost panicked because they were like, it kind of, I don't think they were having a panic attack, but kind of, because they were like, I just want these fucking boots off. I was like, breathe, we're gonna get to the car, just get to the car. We're gonna, when you get back to the hotel room, you just lie down. It's because your feet and your legs are probably also like swollen, so we need you to lie down a little bit, calm down, and like cool down your feet a little bit, and then we're gonna try and get these boots off. Holy shit, it was a long walk back to that fucking car. But I did. But the cool thing is I did get to drive on the fucking racetrack. That was pretty cool. As I was heading out. And then we got back to the room, got the fucking shoes off, went to fucking sleep. My friend has never gone to a festival before, like an outside festival concert before. They were ready to go home. In that exact moment when they couldn't get their shoes off, they were like, I want to go home. I just want it. This weekend is over. I'm going to go home. And it was like, no. Well, inside of my head, I didn't say that to them in the moment. I was just shutting up and being like, we just head back to the car. And it was like, no, we're not going home, because the band that they came there to listen to was on Saturday. I was like, you want to hear the band. You just don't know yet you want to hear the band. Or how much you want to hear the band, but don't worry, I'm gonna get you there. But they were like really, because they were also like, maybe this is just not my thing. They had never really experienced the idea that, oh, going to a metal concert, more than one metal concert in a row, holy shit, that's taxing. That takes stamina. It takes fucking stamina, because they don't just, okay, I want to say though, my friend is very used to being very engaged when doing like going to festivals, or like going to concerts. Like, they move and they want to move. So just like standing there and chilling is never really been a thing for them when it comes to like going to a concert. So I'm like, oh yeah, no, here you definitely have to choose your battles, and definitely like have to save your stamina for the specific band you want to hear. Also, you gotta make a plan for what band you want to see and other. Also, yeah, the mosh pits. Yeah, they have mosh pits in Germany, which is a thing I didn't know was a thing specifically Germany, but apparently it's banned here in Denmark now, because someone apparently died not a few years back. So it's been banned in Denmark. So, but apparently that's something we actually got to experience on the second day. But yeah, we get home, we go sleep. Next morning, get the fucking best breakfast. I swear. You know what? That breakfast probably saved the whole trip. The breakfast at the hotel saved the fucking trip. Also, well, I'm not done yet, by the way, listener. But if I wanted to change something, there's a lot of things that I might change. But I'm ready to go again. But it also helps so much to just know what kind of to do the next day, because we were also like, oh, there are buses, maybe we can find a better parking spot where we can actually take a bus. And that's actually what ended up happening. But also that breakfast was the best, fucking best breakfast I've almost had at any hotel. Just really good. It was basically okay. Woke up, was like checking in with my friend. Their feet was fucked, or their legs were fucked from the rubber boots. Like they had like wounds on their legs. So I was like, okay, today we're gonna eat breakfast. We're gonna go to where like they were like, I want to go to a drugstore or pharmacy to get something for these wounds, and then we will go to maybe get some lunch, and then we're gonna go to the concert and watch the band that the whole reason they went is for that one band. That's the whole reason they were there, which is the band 3 Days Grace. Yes, that's the whole reason this man wanted to go, was that for that band, which they have been a fan of for 20 years. So it's like, we're gonna go, it's gonna be very special, and we're gonna get your wounds disinfected. Yes, let's go. And then we did all that. We decided we found a better spot where we could actually, we only had to walk like 20 minutes, and then we could take a bus directly to the main entrance. Perfect. Unfortunately, at this point in time, we still have not met Spoopy, by the way. We did not see Spoopy at all on the night before because Spoopy was in the middle. Like, Spoopy was cool. Spoopy had fucking waited and waiting for Linkin Park for like how many hours? I think you said like you joined around 3 p.m. Or was it a little bit later? It was pretty insane. You had been there all day. Yeah, exactly. Around 15. It was really like, oh my god. You just fucking been there the whole day waiting. Really cool. But also impossible to get to you when there were so many people. But it was amazing. I'm so happy for you. You got to hear more bands, I think, than we did. When we arrived, like on Friday, Trivium was on another stage. I was actually really pretty good, impressed about that as well. I'm very happy you got that experience. My legs could not have handled it because again, like, yeah, because you wanted to hear the Architects as well, and it was really fucking cool, right? Because we were like heading home, we were listening to like because Rock am Ring is like a set list. The set list is out. Like they have a playlist on Spotify with like all the music from the festival, and like my friend was like, Architects, I don't really think I know them. And then they were like, oh wait, this song, I've heard a lot of this song. And I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. And you got to hear that song live. And you got to hear them live. That's really cool. So don't worry. Don't worry, he made it up on day 2. Oh yeah, no, unfortunately, yeah, we tried to find Spoopy. Well, we tried on the second day we tried to find Spoopy. And we did actually manage to, well, we didn't manage to find Spoopy. Spoopy managed to find us. Very impressively, between tens of thousands of people as we were heading to the main stage, suddenly, I feel something behind me. And who would have thought it was fucking Spoopy? He gave me a fucking jump scare. Without content, yeah, no, we had just arrived and we're about to write you and be like, oh, Spoopy, where you at? We were just about to write you. And we're like, where you at? And then you were like, oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh shit, there's actually, well, oh god, actually I'm so... well, it was really fun because we hugged real quickly and then Swoop was like, oh, I need to wait for my friend. And we're probably, you were gonna listen to another band before but we were gonna head directly to like the stage where 3 Days Grace were gonna be performing, which was the main stage, but you were gonna listen to another band before that. And so we were like, oh, we're gonna meet up for the 3 Days Grace concert probably. Probably, because you also wanted to hear Electric Callboy later. So we were like, oh yeah, we'll see each other. Spoiler alert, we did not see each other. Again, unfortunately, Spoopy didn't feel so good, it seems. You're sad I died on day 4. Oh my god, you died. Yes. Oh my god. You said you had to go back and just, well, I actually don't know, like, did you actually just go back? Did you come back to the concert? Did you watch Bad Omens? Okay, you have risen anew. Okay. I didn't know if you went back after we left. I went to Kemet right there. The random people? Oh, okay. I'm happy you had a good time. At least. I was a little worried about your fucking kidneys though. When you said you had like side pain, I was like, do I need to be worried? Well, if you don't have a fever, you should be fine. But yes, actually, there's something I forgot to tell. Like, I wanted to tell Spoopy on the second day, but I didn't get to tell him until the day 3, which is I forgot to tell this. So on the first day, and this is just so embarrassing. It's a little bit embarrassing. Okay, Sif did a German. I did so German. I didn't even know. No, is it a festival thing or is it a German thing? I don't even know. But I went, so as we arrived, you know, after a 50-minute walk to the fucking festival, I was like, shit, I really need to use the bathroom. And I'm like, oh, there's only, first of all, I forgot to bring hand sanitizer. And I also was like, I don't really want to go to the bathroom, but I really need to go to the bathroom. And then, you know, festival toilets. I didn't know. Spoopy told me later there was a fancy ass toilet at the of course the line was long, but there was an actual really good toilet at the festival somewhere. I found it on the last day. But on the first day I decided, you know what, fine. I'm gonna go to one of the festival toilets, which has been completely pissed over, you know, because people get drunk and can't aim anymore. And so I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just not gonna sit down. I'm gonna squat. But I'm not very tall. So my squatting was not that much squatting, you know? So it went pretty good for the first, you know, few seconds. And then unfortunately, I have pink thighs. And I ended up pissing on myself on the first day at the festival. And I was like, I kind of want to go home, but You know what? We just fucking arrived. I'm not going home. I'm just gonna keep these pants on. Yeah. Yep. Nothing as German as pissing on yourself, right? Okay, that's not a festival thing. I don't know. It's not. It was not fun, okay? It was an accident. Oh, so why is this a German? It's just a joke about Germans and piss. But, for 10k, you can get Siv's panties. Doesn't sound it. The festival? Probably not festival thing. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people who... But yes, unfortunately, I accidentally pissed on myself. I was like, fuck! I'm not going home. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm here now. I'm gonna have a fucking good time. And then on the second day, right before actually arriving at the festival, I decided to like, cause we borrowed a car, and I needed to fill up the tank. I needed to fill up gas. I filled up this fucking car like 5 or, you know what, actually more than that, because this is the car I usually borrow when I need to borrow a car. So I filled up gas for this car more than 100 fucking times. And for some reason that day, the machine decided to be weird, and I decided to adjust my hand a little bit because my hand was hurting for some reason. So adjusted my hand like slightly, and I just got doused in fucking like gas. And I was like, you're fucking kidding me, aren't you? So it was really funny because then in the night, I think Sweet was like, I'm so sorry I hugged you when I was like super like I didn't have a bath, and I was like super drunk, and I was like, don't worry, Spoopy, it's okay. I had gasoline on myself. It was day 4. No shower, no toothbrush, no sleep. I don't mind, we can be gross together. At least you didn't piss yourself. I'm really happy you didn't meet me on like the first night and be like, oh no. I was, you know what? I actually thought you were gonna be a bit more into me, but oh, you're such a cute little piss girl, huh? But yes, oh no, I know you were really tired on the last day, so I was like, but yes, we arrive at the we get to we actually get to the stage where we needed to be on the second day. I hear we hear the person, the artist before the band that they're there to listen to, right? Which is Tom Morello. Very interesting. I was very like surprised because I was like, well, it shouldn't really be surprising. It's rock, it's metal. Of course, things are political, but this, like, apparently Tom Morello's whole tour is about anti-fascism. So there was a lot of politics involved. Also, just in. Yeah, Rage Against the Machine guitarist, exactly. Touring by themselves, yes. With their tour, which is touring with the a very political tour about anti-fascism. Very cool. I thought he was really good too. I was very impressed, actually. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I mean, it's Rage Against the Machine, so that's very expected. Yeah. No, I liked that a lot. And then, because again, I decided to choose my battles. My feet were already hurting, so I was just kind of sitting down a lot and listening to the music. And I just want to say this, guys. I'm not a very tall person. I don't, even when I go to normal concerts, I don't go to see the artist. Because I can never see the stage unless I'm like on a, unless I have like sit down tickets. But if it's a standing concert, I usually don't see shit unless I am like there, you know, early. But my feet just aren't built for that, so I'm usually just standing a little bit behind. But unless I'm standing really far behind and a little bit up, I can't see the artist anyways. So I was just looking up at the screens and like listening to the music itself. That's how I enjoy concerts. Also, Sif's giving Wellbeat. Wellbeat is technically a Danish band. Wellbeat was later that day, and yeah, no, I actually skipped the Electric Callboy. I was a little bit sad, but yes, no. After that, my friend, my friend was like, my friend bought. Okay. My friend was like, "Oh, they wanted to buy like new T-shirts during like for the concert. They bought a few shirts and was like, "Oh, wear this." And like and I was like, "I guess I'm also gonna have a T-shirt on for the concert." So I bought a few different. I also bought a few like shirts. Also just because I felt very like on the first night I was wearing my fucking The Amazing Digital Circus merch and was like, I feel so out of place. Even though, to be fair, there were people walking around in like unicorn onesies. So not really. I didn't feel like super outside, but I was like, damn, I should try and fit the vibe a little bit more. So I also ended up buying some shirts. They were like, okay, yeah, we're buying shirts, and then we were gonna wear it for the concert, and they were like they were so excited to hear this band. And like we had of course on the way there listen to some of the songs from some of the bands that we're gonna be playing, right? For the concert. Now, obviously they have played their music for me a lot, and so I was like ready, except my feet were really hurting, so I kind of tuned out for like half the concert. I was just there being like emotional support, but then at some point my feet reached that stage of like, now I just don't give a fuck anymore, and I was like, you know what, I can now enjoy the concert and I can be part of the concert. So now I'm here. No, my friend was like, I didn't want to push through. And my friend was like, you know, as long as I can see the stage, I'm fine. And if you can just see, if you're fine with just seeing the screen, we can stand where we were standing. It was all good. They were like, I'm happy. Everyone was happy. Also, that band was really fucking good. I really, just so you know, again, I'm not a big like rock or metal fan, but when I hear songs that I like, I will, or like things that I like, I will be like, yeah, I really like that, and enjoy it. And so I was a little bit sad because there were some songs that were really, really good, where I'm like, oh, I really wish like I had the energy and wasn't in pain to give the energy back during the concert. But I was like, but my friend was definitely like, they were there. Unfortunately too, we were standing right next to a mosh pit. And my friend was like, I don't know if I want to go in. But unfortunately, because they were standing next to a mosh pit, they unfortunately did get their foot stomped on. And then now it wasn't really about his legs anymore with the wounds, because we got that disinfected and it got like plasters for it. But apparently his foot is still kind of hurting. It's not like swollen or anything, but it's still hurting from having like 100 kilos just down on that foot. You can give whatever energy you can, yeah. But for the last like few, like I would say 40% of the concert, I was there. I was with it. I was like, I was jamming out because they were a really good band. And I was like, nice. then we were discussing whether or not we had the energy for more, but we were like, you know what? I think, and then we're like, no. And it was also raining a lot that day, so we were like, no, I think we should head back. And instead, because they actually wanted to hear Bad Omens, but Bad Omens was playing at like 2 a.m. that night. These concerts were around 5 p.m. in the afternoon. Yeah. No, 7. I think 3 Days Grace was a 7. Also, the cool thing, the whole reason my friend wanted to go this year to watch 3 Days Grace is because, and this is the whole cool thing about it, is that basically 3 Days Grace started in, I think they said it actually, I think they said 2000 and, oh shit, was it 2003 or 2001? But they had like one vocalist that unfortunately then left the band, and they found another vocalist which has then like kept the band alive for many years. And but this year, or last year basically, their first singer, their vocalist came back. And so this whole concert was like duets of all their songs, both old and new songs, which was really, really cool. Like they had taken all their old songs and made them into duets. So that's why my friend was so fucking hyped. Because they were like, oh my god, I get to hear the old songs, which I listened to 20 years ago, with the original singer, and also really cool. Did they play Riot? Yes, they ended with Riot. It was so fucking awesome. It was so good, Amon. You don't understand. It was so good. I was so with them. Yes. But yeah. So my friend was really happy. They were like, after that, they were like, you know what? And I'm so happy because, again, as I said, the night before, they were like, I'm ready to go home. And I was like, no, you're going to listen to it. And then on the day, they were like, you know what? This was fucking worth it. I was like, I've done my job. We've done our jobs. We're here. We made it. It was worth it. They did also want to hear Bad Omens, but it was so late and we were like, feet hurt. We couldn't really sit anymore because it was raining so much. Because we had actually, before the concert, 3 Days Grace concert, it had actually been really nice weather and we had just sat on the ground. But now it was really wet everywhere. It was like, oh, my feet are hurting. Oh, you wish you could see my favorite band at Rock am Ring. Aw. But yes, so we ended up actually just going, like, eating dinner and then going home and then crashing, actually. We were like, around 9, we were back and we were like, you know what, we could technically drive back. Could drive back and actually still make it to Bad Omens. But we were like, no, you know what, we're gonna be responsible people and save our energy for day 3. Where we finally got to meet Spoopy because again, we learned our lesson. And then we met, and then we were like, because we went back to the same parking lot we had parked at the day before, which we could technically walk to the bus. But instead, because if we had known the day before, we didn't know. But apparently, Spoopy's camp was really close to that parking spot. So we were like, you know what? Why don't we just walk from our car into Spoopy's camp instead then? Which is what we did, as they were packing up their stuff. How amazed were you with the concert? Again, I'm not the big fan of 3 Days Grace. I was just there for emotional support, but I was just enjoying the music as well. It was good also. But yes, you know what, it was also apparent they ganged me taco. Yes, of course I did. Of course I ganked you. No, I met Spoopy again. He was a lot more alive. You were a lot more alive. even though you were busy packing up camp, you seemed a lot more alive on day 5. And you were also like not drunk, which is also what you said. You had been like drunk 4 days straight, and today you had to drive, so you were like not drinking. And you know what? I don't mind drunk Spoopy. Drunk Spoopy is cute. You were really sweet as well when you hugged us the day before. But it's also nice seeing your friends sober. Sunday was recover day. Yes. But yes, also much better weather. So good weather. Compared to the night before. But that's to be fair. German and Danish weather is the same. It's literally the same here. Like one day is rain, one day is sun, one day is rain, one day is sun. It's the exact same. So to be fair, like your whole like rubber boots idea for me did make sense, because as a Danish person, I'm like, yeah, I'm bringing my raincoat. Of course, I'm bringing, like I brought my raincoat every single day, like because I didn't know if it was gonna rain. As a Danish person, always be prepared for rain. That's just in my nature. So that, yeah, just so you know, guys, that means since we went home, we missed Bad Omens, Volbeat, and Electric Callboy as well. The only headliners we actually watched was Linkin Park and Papa Roach, because we was like, we ended up going in, we ended up helping Spoopy pack car, and then we met Spoopy's friends. Very nice friends, very sweet friends. I was not sure if you're friends like me, but that's but I'm always also nervous when I meet people, but tried to be really nice, and they also seem nice, and everything went well, so yay. And so we went to the concert together. Very nice. We went into the festival together, and this time we ended up sitting down while Spoopy and his friend was watching Boundaries. That's what they were called. Actually, which, you know what? I must admit. Ooh, the Lidl. Oh my god, how could I have forgotten about that Lidl? Oh my god. I forgot to tell about the Lidl. Like, you know, we did go into the Lidl on the second day as well. But we also visited on the third day. Which, guys... Okay, so... Lidl is actually pretty big in Denmark. But, but holy shit, is Lidl big in Germany? Lidl is sponsor of this. Apparently Lidl is one of the first sponsors of this festival, and for that reason they have spent money to build a full fucking pop-up store. Like, it's huge. First of all, that was a huge Lidl. Like, that was a big Lidl, like average sized Lidl that was just made out of thin air, you know, with like so many like, also on the day we went, it was well, actually on the day we went, it was fully how do you say that, like there were staff at every single one of the checkouts. Like, that's how busy they were, and it was just so impressive, to be fair. Like, and also I had never walked into a Lidl and heard like metal being played from the speakers. On a Sunday, it's really funny because the day before we went, they were playing like, you know, actually rock and metal music in the Lidl. I think someone in the staff was like, I can't listen to this anymore. And so on Sunday, they were only playing pop. Which I thought was really funny. But I've never went into my local Lidl and they played rock or metal before. I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. But yes, no, that was really freaking impressive. And like, no, and also the whole area, by the way, the whole area was like outside. They had like a dance area. They had like a barbecue area. They had like panned area. They had like some other stuff aside from the store, which is just all Lidl. And also the Lidl sold so much stuff. Like, of course they had like all camping stuff because it's just really nice for, you know, this store was made for the people who were like, you know, living there for the camping, where like they had actual food. Like they had actual food and meat and like necessities for like living in a camp and like having to eat and make food. But then they also of course had beer and like water and like stuff that you need. Like, but they had like essentials, and then they had all like camping themed stuff. And then they had a lot of merch. A lot of people were just walking around wearing fucking Lidl merch, which I thought was really merch, but at the same time it made sense. Especially like the hats. They had like sun hats, which, to be fair, I should have worn a sun hat. I didn't get completely burned in my face. I was wearing like sunscreen, but it just wasn't enough. I should have bought one of the Lidl sun hats. I regret I didn't. So yeah, they had like a lot of necessities, and they had so many snacks, and they had set up the whole fucking bake-off area as well. And I didn't need to use it, but I'm like, you know, as someone who's probably drinking a lot and was drunk, being able to go to a fucking bake-off area and buy like fresh bake-off, oh my god. Heaven. Yes, I was really impressed. Also, I ended up buying like Kinder Milk Slice. I ended up going with Spoopy into the Lidl, and then I was like, oh my god, you can buy Kinder Milk Slice? Okay, I'm buying Kinder Milk Slice. And then I was sharing it with everyone, and I had like 3 left, and I was like, I don't want to, they're gonna melt, you know? They melt pretty easily in the heat, so I was like, well, I guess I have to just get rid of them. So I just started going around people like being like, do you want one? Do you want one? Do you want one? Because you can bring food into the venue. Okay, the pop-up store is not inside the festival area. It's right outside the festival area. So right before you head in. Is Ron gonna bring an open air event where you need to get? No, you can get hotels as well. There's, it's just, it's an option if you want to do the camp. But yes, very nice. No, I'm a pretty big fan of Lidl. I like shopping in Lidl. Lidl's pretty good. I didn't have merch, and why I'm just now finding out. I think it's just, you know, because they're a sponsor and like they want people to be wearing their stuff. And again, people were also just wearing it for the laughs, like, you know, drunk people. People are like, and especially like, it's like kind of a vibe or like a fun gimmick, kind of, I feel, for some people to wear it. And so it was really fun to see like groups of people just wearing it. Also, plus I agree you didn't bring enough. I had Lidl underpants. That is so smart. I was about to say, my friend actually forgot to buy underpants. Damn, we should have bought underpants. No, I think we had bought underpants right before that. Damn. Could have bought Lidl underpants. But yes. But yes, then after we had, you know, bought stuff in Lidl, we bought something to drink real quickly, and I bought them Kinder Milk Slice, and I got them pawned off of other people. We headed inside, we went and watched, again, Boundaries, and unfortunately I want to say, Spoopy, that's probably not my kind of music. Personally, not my kind of music. A little bit too much screaming for me personally. Like, Very angry music. I do think the guy was pretty cool, but I personally really like the Brazilian band that was right before more. Personally. They were pretty cool. What were they called again? Something Ego Kill Talent. Yeah, I was really impressed by them. Yeah, I really thought they were cool. But yeah, we headed in. We heard your friend heard the band, and then unfortunately we had to say goodbye. Because you weren't, you know what, all of you weren't feeling so well. I think your friend specifically wasn't feeling well, but you were also, as I could feel in you, like kind of tired. Like all of you were really tired, so we had to say goodbye. Actually, I think two of us were able to keep going, but you know what? I didn't want to risk it, but the third one felt extremely bad. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, and you don't want to force anyone to just feel bad, but yes. So yeah, we had to say goodbye, and I hope you got home safe. Like, my friend and me were also like, oh, are we gonna watch, like, because we were there technically to watch Hollywood Undead, and then we wanted to watch my friend probably wanted to watch my mind is Breaking Benjamin as well. Yeah. I must admit, okay, so one of the funny things is that one of the first bands I think my friend accidentally showed me was Hollywood Undead, because that was the only music they for a car ride when I had to drive them. The only music they had on their phone at that point in time was Hollywood Undead, and so that ended up just becoming the every time we go out, I had to drive them around and we drive somewhere, that's what is put on. So I was actually pretty hyped for Hollywood Undead because I actually knew some of their songs, and it was a really, really good concert. I'm so sad your friend also missed it. It was a really, really good concert. They were also really good at crowd work and really engaging in with the crowd, and also just because a lot of their songs are very they're very catchy, and I'm very happy that and also, to be fair, out of all this, at least since I didn't hear Linkin Park, I didn't finish hearing Linkin Park. Probably they also had a lot of people singing their songs, but damn, this was the loudest we had heard some a crowd sing, or kind of sing along with the crowd, because they were they started playing the intro to a song, and people just started singing, and they were like, wait, I didn't even say anything yet, and people were just oh my god. Yeah. So it was a really good concert, and then after that we watched a little bit of Breaking Benjamin, but then my friend was like, because they were actually did kind of want to watch Iron Maiden, because it's an old it's they're they're did you call them a classic? I don't even know if I want to call them a classic, but they're huge and very well known. But but they were OG metal, yeah, exactly. And so they were oh, they kind of want to watch it, but they were also we were so tired in our feet. We were you know what? Maybe we're just gonna actually go and eat something out. And holy shit, we did. I think we were happy with the decision we made, because it was like we could still, that my friend's foot were still hurting, you know, from like getting stomped on, and like it was just worth it. And apparently, as Spoopy told us the day after, there had been like a stampede, unfortunately. Very like at the end of the concert, which is a little bit sad. I don't know if it was a good concert or not. Hopefully it was. But yes. Also, Mr. Wretched Lemming, greetings. Now hand over your dino nuggets. How dare you? I do not hand over my friends' nuggets, okay? I take good care of my friends' dino nuggies, okay? If I have any dino nuggies in chat, I'm looking. I do not hand them over. But yes, unfortunately, so yeah, we only heard a little bit of Linkin Park, and then we heard most of Papa Roach on the first night. We didn't hear any of the other headliners. To be fair, my friend was like, that's super sad they missed Iron Maiden. They were mostly sad they might have missed Bad Omens, but they were like, you know, they're kind of a new band. They'll get the chance to hear them again. And so we went out to eat. We got really good pasta, actually. We went to this little town that had been close to the town where our hotel is in. We found a really nice little restaurant, and just went in and got pizza and pasta. It was really good, actually. It was just, And then we went home and was like, yeah, we're gonna wake up tomorrow. And then Spooky wrote and was like, you know, well, actually, we did actually talk about this before you left, but like, because we had talked with Spoopy like, oh, what if you drive by my place before you go, like if it's on the way anyways, why don't you just stop by? And so we were like, yeah, let's get ready, and then we can wake up early tomorrow and get breakfast and get out, and then just start driving towards Spoopy. It was the greatest decision we made, because I got a really good sleep, and then we started driving in like already at 10, and I think we made it to Spoopy around 1-ish, 2-ish. And I got to visit the dungeon of Spoopy, guys. Spoopy's dungeon. Actually, it wouldn't even... Is it a dungeon if it's... Spoopy's dungeon was pretty cool. And I got to meet Darius! Darius was so cute! He was so adorable! Yes, his man cave. Did you pet the dog? I did pet the dog, and I also gave him treats! Treats! Yes! And also my... No, I was so happy, because again, we didn't really get to see each other a lot during the actual festival. So it was like, you know what? It will be worth it to stop by your place. I know it will be worth it to stop by your place. And I got German soda. I got everything. Yeah, we got snackies. And my friend beat everyone in Magic twice. I know I killed you. Well, that was a kill steal, though. It was only... Hey. At least I wanted to take you down, even if I was gonna die only one round later. Also, you know what? I didn't say this, Spoopy, but if you don't, but now you should know that usually when I play with my friend and our other friends, my other friends usually go direct, like bandwagon together to take down my friend. They usually band together to take down the big man. I'll beat them next time. You beat them next time? Already decided on that. I want to see it, actually. I really want to see it. But I also want to say that after this, my friend was talking about Magic and building new decks again, and like making new decks for like hours after we left. I'm like, yeah. But I had so much fun. It was so nice to see your place and see you and just hang out with you and just hang, really. And so we went home, started driving 6 hours home, had dinner at another like random gas station. Also, dog liked you. I really love your dog. He's so cute. He watched you leave. Oh. And I love dogs, so I'm like, I was like, oh shit, I can't wait to get my own dog now that I have my own house. It's gonna wait a little bit. I should probably maybe invest in a cat first. I don't know. I want both. I have so much space now, and I want both, but also a lot of hair. But yeah, no. Drive home. I arrived home at like 11 yesterday. Almost 12 a.m. when I arrived home, but so fucking worth it. Except I had like already like been with the person I borrowed the car from. I was like, can I borrow it another day because I have to go and talk to the kitchen person today. So I couldn't even like sleep in, you know. I couldn't sleep until like 12 because I had a meeting at 12. So I had to wake up at like 8 or 9 to go and talk to the kitchen people or the kitchen lady. I call her the kitchen lady because it was a lady. She's very sweet, by the way. And I got a kitchen. I said yes to the kitchen. I'm getting a new kitchen for the house. I'm very excited about that. Yeah. And then, you know, because after that I had to drive home. I had to eat dinner, and I had to eat breakfast at like 2 p.m. And then I had to drive home, and then I also had to deliver the car to the person, you know, I borrowed it from. And I was like, I came pretty like late, and they were like, oh, do you want to eat here? And I was like, yes. And I also need to like clean your car because like I don't, unfortunately, the place where I live is not suited for like fixing up a car. Like there's no power to like vacuum. So I was like, you know what, I will just like need to vacuum your car real quickly. I will do that, of course, because I borrowed your car and I don't want to deliver it in like a shit condition. So of course I filled it with gas, so it's full, and like then I'm just gonna vacuum really quickly so that the floor is good again, because like we walk through grass. Yes. So yeah, so, and then we ate, and then I did the car, and then that's why I'm home so late today. That's why I was home so late today. Also, Crash, how are you doing, by the way? Sorry, I've been talking. Oh my god. Really? Also, if I go there again, I will let you know, by the way, Crash. Yes. I will. I will. But no, even though feet were hurting a lot, it was so nice. Like, it was such a good weekend. I'm so happy, Spoopy. I'm so thankful that you told us about this, because I think it was all worth it in the end, even with all my feet hurt. Yes, everything was good. It was good. It was great. Sorry, I just been like talking. I don't shut up. I wish I sometimes would just shut up, but I don't. So I wish. No worries. You were talking to chat in general, and I'm part of chat too. Yay. Sip the Yabber. And this is Yabber's time, yeah. But now, I hope you guys had a really good weekend as well. And also making up for last time. You're right. And you're right. I do, in fact, need to make up for the time. This is, again, gonna be a week with, like, a lot of... It's gonna be pretty chaotic, again. Because I have, like... I can already tell you, I have a collab tomorrow at 8 with Ava and... Am I stupid? Eva and Kira. We have collab tomorrow. That is set in stone. I have a collab with Batty. Yes. Yeah. That's on Thursday, and that's not here, not on Twitch. And that's really all I have planned. Everything is kind of gonna be like, if I'm feeling it, because, you know, as I said, the house, I might be going and doing things in my house. So a lot of streams from now on, because I'm gonna go and do things in my new house to slowly move in and stuff, I might be doing a lot of more evening streams from now on, just so everyone knows. Like, at least evening for me, it's gonna be like afternoon stream for you Americans, or like morning stream for you Americans. Hopefully, this weekend though is gonna be really busy, because I have I'm going to be virtually at Hentai Matsuri 2026, which I'm very excited for. I have a panel there. Interesting things happening, yes. Yeah, a lot of good things is happening, but it's also gonna be the next few months, as I said, because of the house, are gonna be pretty chaotic, because if I'm like, oh, I need to work, of course, but I also kind of need to prioritize doing stuff for the house. So yeah. But I'll be back. I'm back now. I don't have any vacations like coming up at all for the next few months. I just gonna be moving slowly, which moving is kind of a lot. Yeah, a lot of things happening. Oh, I also have a lot of paperwork I need to redo because I'm moving. Ugh. 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 But you making up for lost time. I'm very happy. But yeah, how have you been doing, guys? Now I'm done yapping. Now I can be present in the moment. Do you have any other questions? Actually, also, do you have any questions? Any questions, chat? What, switch to? What? Really? Huh, I'm actually surprised. What are you gonna do with it? What's it for? Is it for the same thing that I'm buying it for? I'm curious. I wanna play Monster Hunter. Woo! Yes! Okay. So, you know, I'm with you in next Pokemon game. For me, I'm buying it so I can play Okami. I wanna play the new From Software game when it comes out. And I wanna play Monster Hunter TU. And I also want to play Most Under Stories. I like, there's a whole bunch of reasons I bought a Switch too. Also, I can play Tomodachi Life, right? Do you want to see me play Tomodachi Life, guys? Do you want to see me play Tomodachi Life? Also, you know what? I forgot to say this, though. This is important. I got my figure... Spoopy made me a figurine yesterday. Spoopy got me a figurine. So, I'm gonna be doing a proper... painting stream. I still need to do foot painting stream. Still need to do foot painting. But foot paint stream, yes. Foot paint stream gonna happen. But also I need to do a miniature painting stream at some point. I need to buy the paint first. Yeah. And I'm like considering whether or not I should wait until I've actually moved. The same with like my anniversary, which is the 11th. But I do think I will have to like push my my stream anniversary a little bit. You know what could be really funny if we do it in August? On the 11th of August, because that's the day I forgot that my stream anniversary wasn't in July. We'll see, but cause I think I might do my stream anniversary do my stream anniversary in the new house. And then I might also want to do like the miniature painting stream in my new house. Yes. But yes, mini painting. Yes, Clay. Thank you so much for joining the chat, by the way. Welcome. Yes, new house Pog. New house Pog. Did I see all the showcases that happened in the past week? Not really. I only heard about the PlayStation 1. I haven't really seen any of the others. So should I care? It's hard to catch them all, to be honest. There's so many now. I'm like, should I care? Is there anything good? Like, aside from, like, we talked to death about God of War. We don't need to go into that again. Maybe I will get a Switch too. What? You will get a Switch too? Wait, what is coming to the Switch 2 that you will get the Switch 2, Kawaii? I mean, we didn't get another look at Kingdom Hearts 4 at long last. I assume that's Kingdom Hearts KH, right? Fire Emblem and Duskbloods. Yeah, I bought the... I wanted a Switch 2 for the Duskbloods. Yeah. I need a Switch 2 for the new Fire Emblem Ocarina remake. So everyone is actually gonna fucking buy it. You know what? So it worked? You know what? Damn, you know what is really impressive? Because I'm like, I feel, yeah, there are gonna be people who buy, of course, the PlayStation, to buy the PlayStation exclusive. But I feel like a lot of more people are like, you know, I'm gonna buy Switch. And like, I didn't think people would do it. I think people would be like, ew, Nintendo, we don't want to give you money. Also, Persona 6 got announced. I've still not finished 3 or 4. And I never started on 5. I wish! I can play Switch at work, not PlayStation. Oh, that is true as well. I would say though, Arna, that's a privilege. Just be like, I got all of them. I'm like, Yeah, I have to borrow a PS5. I got a Switch 2 now. Imagine having a PS5. I have access to one though. Pretty easily though. As I said, I drive like I guess as I don't. I might soon get a car as well. You know, when I move, and luckily I don't really need a car, but I kind of. My parents are like, well, you are moving closer to us, but like you still can't really get to us that easily, so we might help you with car. But I'm like, we'll see. Like, because I technically don't need it immediately, but I am living much further out of like town, so at least I need a bike again. Bike is great. Bike is good. Electric bike is more economical if you don't specifically need a car. No, I will need a car, and I know I will need a car, but we'll see. I'm definitely getting an electric. I need a car if I want to drive to my parents. I can't really use an electric bike. But I'm definitely getting an electric car. That's apparently the thing now. It's so insane that you can buy like used like gasoline or diesel cars. And also Rumble! Hi! Good morning. Morning! Hello, Rumble. No, you get like really cheap used like freaking diesel or gasoline gas cars, and like yeah, but then isn't gonna be worth it. Like the car that I borrowed this weekend was a gas car or gasoline or a petrol car. Holy shit, the amount of money I just had to like pay this weekend for gas. Oh my god. But also, Rumble in the jungle raid. Hi, Madagascar. What did you do, Rumble? What were you doing? Also, Evan, hi. Hi, Evan. Helldivers. Yippee! Oh, maybe we should play some Helldivers. Maybe we're gonna play Helldivers tomorrow. We can play Helldivers tomorrow. I also want to do more New Vegas this week, I think. Yeah. Yes. You guys over in Europe have more EV structure, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, but actually it's pretty new, to be fair. Like, if you just go back a few years, it was pretty annoying to actually drive from Denmark all the way down to like Italy for Germany to like get in like an EV car. But now there's like EV station at probably almost every single gas station, so it's not really a problem. But before it definitely was. But that's just a few years back. Now it's like pretty good infrastructure. Also, I forgot, is it a house you're getting? Check government grants for solar panels. Don't worry about like I need, unfortunately, that is something I'll have to look up in a few years. Like, first I just need to like get the house and get settled. Like, I'm not even gonna be like fully equipping my like, because I'm also paying for the, like, I have a loan for the kitchen, but even, and if I'm getting a car, I'm like, shit, that's a lot of expenses that I need to like take into account. And like then like I can worry about like all that stuff, extra nice stuff, because of course that is gonna help me like reduce my bills and stuff. And also there's a lot of stuff that can be done, but those are like projects for like the future. So probably the first short year is not gonna be very like efficient when it comes to energy and power, but definitely want solar panels on that roof at some point, because it's definitely worth it to get solar panels. But I also have to be able to afford getting solar panels on my roof. I'm getting such a huge garden though. Like that's why I'm so excited. I'm getting a garden. I'm getting like a lot of fruit trees. I'm getting like a pear tree and an apple tree. I'm so excited. But it's also gonna be a lot of grass. Luckily when we did the sale, we did get the chance to buy because they were already had like infrastructure, or like they had like cables put into the ground for like a robot lawnmower. So I have a little robot lawnmower right now, which I call Marie. Well, she's called Rolle Marie, which is like she's called the Rolling Mary basically. Which is it's like a it's painted like a ladybug, very cute. And like in Danish we call ladybugs Mariehøner. So like they're called hens of Mary for some reason, if you translate that directly. But yes. Also, Rumble, I was also recently in Germany. That's what this whole stream was about. We already talked about it. It was a great trip. I had a great trip. I saw my mod Spoopy. That was the highlight. Roll Mary, full of grass. The lawn is with thee. Huh? I saw you? Wait. You saw me? How do you know? Wait, you saw me? Wait, you were at the concert? Or you were at the festival? No. I just love lying on a fuck you! That would have been... You know what? I would have been a bit surprised if you're just like staring at me from a distance. If I am watching you. I would have at least said hi. I was like, if you see me... Like, also guys, like, I was very like vocal about like, I'm going to this festival. Like, if you see me... Well, I didn't really... Well, I'm not stupid, so I don't really take pictures and post them online during the days that I'm at an event. And if I do, I usually do them like, I post the day after, or like in the evening when I'm not at the freaking event, usually. So it's not really, I don't really spoil my location a lot. But if you're like, recognize me, if you kind of have an idea, like you don't know my face, I don't really do face reveals, but if you somehow recognize me and you're like want to talk to me and I'm at and you know I'm at the same event, right? Or you recognize my voice, you can come talk to me. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be nice. I'll be nice. I'll be nice. If you somehow... Also, I forgot to put on... No, Glaze! I forgot to put on my tits. Have it been off this whole time? I'm sad. You probably thrown stuff in my face. So much. You sound pretty different, IRL. Really? Huh. I do have a tendency to be a lot more... Well, I don't know if is my voice lighter or deeper? I think it's deeper, maybe, or lighter, maybe. Actually, maybe it's lighter. I don't know. The first thing she can say is no. Lighter. Oh. Oh my god, do I sound like a fucking mouse when I speak real life? Oh no. And then the mic probably does a lot of work to make me sound deeper. And that's not even on purpose, guys. That's just the microphone doing its work. And the night takes me. Nightly night. Good night. Unfortunately, it should be on now. Hopefully it's on. Did you throw something at me? Let's try again. Have a good night. Thank you for the follow. Or follow. Wait, did you follow? You follow. Ouch! No, unfortunately, I have a meeting in soon. And I kind of have to go prepare for that meeting. But, Firewolf! Talking about nuggies. Talking about nuggies? Well, actually, are you more of a... Oh, I love those. Wait, who is this? Oh, it's me. Wait, who is this chest bunk? I really like it. Wait, you're allowed to have the chest bunk? I have the chest bunk emote. But I don't think I have it here because I wasn't allowed to have it. What the fuck? I have a chest bunk emote. I love pancakes. How are you doing? Oh my god, Twitch only allows titty bunks under triple D? Triple D's nuts in my mouth. Rumble. Got him. That's a lie. Maze. A G. I know a few who have it. I own this! I can make it! I'm gonna make it into an emote. I will have this. You will have this. It exists. Don't worry. It exists. Pancakes. Pancakes. Delicious pancakes. So many good pancakes. Many great pancakes. Yeah, I think that's, to be fair, all today. I really came to say, as I said, right as you arrived, Firewolf, I have stuff in an hour that I have to prepare for, unfortunately. I have to go. I have to go. But I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good night, Queen. No, and thank you for the raid, Rumble. I hope they give you a great big shout out. And those feet? How dare they show feet for free? Wait. Yappers. Wait, why are you sniffing me? Why are you sniffing me? I'm clean now. I'm clean now, I promise. Don't sniff. Don't sniff! Don't sniff! Oh wait, my feet? Are you sniffing into feet? They'll sting on those scrubber. No, Okay, okay. I will not take this. I will not take this. I have non-smelly feet. My feet do not smell. I can have not taken a bath for days. My feet will not smell. I do not have smelly feet. I'm sorry. For some reason, that's one of the few things that don't smell. I can be very smelly. I can be very stinky squirrel. Extra stinky squirrel. But I do not have smelly feet. Which, I'm sorry for those who are into that. I just don't. I know some of you would really love to get your nose all up between my stinky grippers. But you know what? You're gonna be disappointed there are no stinky grippers. I guess you just have to sniff something else. No! No! No. Yes. Yes. If my feet don't stink, also Sif's feet. What the fuck? No! I will not take this. I will not take this Slander! This is slander! You know what? You know what? I'm wearing the socks that I've been wearing all 4 days of the festival, and also today. They still don't smell. And you know what? This is the fucking funniest part. Okay, I actually have a picture of it. For the rest of the festival, because I couldn't wear, and I didn't bring any proper sneakers because they were on my table because I planned on bringing them. I didn't bring them, which is annoying. I only brought my slippers, or like my my sandals, and I ended up walking around the festival in my slippers, or like my sandals with socks, and those socks, they don't smell like they've been outside. You really weren't. Socks and sandals? You really were in Germany. Wait, is that a thing in Germany? Is that why no one batted an eye when I was walking around with my socks and sandals? True German experience? Oh my god, yes, it's a German thing! Oh my god! I was walking about the festival with my socks and sandals, and I was like, oh no, everyone is gonna think I'm super fucking weird. And no one batted an eye! Did you not see what I wore yesterday? No. It's super normal there. I love that. Oh my god. I was like, so, because, you know, to be fair, I was like, no, I did not. Socks and sandals are peak, because I was like thinking, oh yeah, I'm so weird because everyone is wearing, you know, like military fucking boots, like really heavy, like black Doc Martens and shit, like heavy boots, and I'm here in my socks and sandals. But to be fair, I can see that people might just think, oh, they're probably here from the camp. They're probably on day 3. They're tired and don't want to wear their super heavy boots. So they just look like they're in comfy clothes. Oh my god. That's perfect. God, I'm waiting for the Dark History to come out. When military was in the summer, the people who it's been all people. Mad. Oh, there were really like a lot of different sort of people. I really liked the festival. Like there were so many different kinds of people like mingling, which made me really happy. But yes, I was walking around with socks and sandals the whole trip. Being military and retired 75-year-old. Ah. The military, sadly. Ah. Oh, it was so good. I had such a good time. And thank you so much, everyone. It was 75. Oh yeah, I'm old. I'm old. I just became a hag this year, you know? Look. Give me a moment. I can do this. See? Even my hair is gray. Even my hair is gray. It's graying so much. Oh, I'm becoming so old. The immortal words of Marine. The age of 30 is in demand. Marina! Yes, yes, Marina! Wait. The night hag is coming for you. No, I'm pretty weird here because I'm really, first of all, I'm weird because I'm like the type of person who really likes to like wear in between toe, like sandals. Where most people, you know, just wear like normal, like over band slippers or sandals. But I like to wear like between toes, which is really weird because actually I hate having my toes spread. I've talked about this before, but I hate having my toes spread. It's actual torture to me. Especially little toe sandals is insane. Also individual toe sandals sounds awful. Toes or toes? With socks, but there is a pocket for each toe. I can live with that. That is okay to me.
Just decided to stay in the treehouse for 57 months, enjoying some leftover name day snacks. Hope you've had a good trip.
I still haven't eaten yet. You know what? I should find them. I bought the small bear chips. I can't remember what they're called right now. Spoopy, remind me, or someone German remind me. You will never catch me toe holding. Also, Firewolf, I can't believe you gave me 100 biddies for toe hand holding. No, you'll never see me do it. Yeah, Pombaren. I got the Pombaren, yeah. With paprika, no, ketchup. I still have to eat them. New sub goal. What the fuck? New sub goal? You want me to have that as a sub goal? With who do you want me to intertwine toes with? Chad? Like, who am I intertwining toes with? Speaking of toes and conventions, what does this have to do with anything? Hentai Matsuri? No. It tastes like ketchup, yeah. Any other streamer? Nia! No, I'm like trying to think of Danish streamers who are in Denmark, because I'm like, Mary? do you wanna hold toes? But he's not in Denmark, he's back in Japan. I know they were I don't think they were back in Denmark this time around, but I know they were in Germany for Dokumi. Sad I missed it again. Thank you, Lil, for the raid. It was so good, and I'm like so sad I missed the wolf lady in Germany, but I went to a great concert and festival instead. So yeah. Do I know any other streamers in Denmark? I could try to find Chaz. Oh my god, just be like, hi Chaz, do you want to take a picture of us of our holding or toasting? You know what? If I could visit Lumi or Hilde and I asked them if they wanted to take a picture of us holding toes, I think they would both look really weirdly at me. But you know, if I ask Kira or Ava or Batty, I'd probably get a pretty solid yes. Let's hold toe. Actually, Pegasus Witch VT. She would hold toes with me. I hope so, at least. Or M. As you knew, M do worse than locked toes. Isn't it about people getting sick and suing after drinking anime girl toe juice? Why? That sounds so gross. But also, no, I didn't know that. What about group toe holding? Is that an artwork you would... Firewolf? I think you... This is not the worst. Firewolf, are you the reason I did the fucking put my boobs between a burger? I'm pretty sure you might be the reason. Why have we? Do I make another goal for toe holding art? Unfortunately, I can't just teleport my friends to Denmark. Maybe next year. But yes. Yep, Mac double D. And now you want me to do toe holding? How much? No, well, I can't do it in real life, but I can get artwork of it. If you remind me. Maybe next year we'll have invented the teleporter. So I can lock toes with my friends. Yes. The first thing I do when teleportation finally exists, I go visit my friends in America so I can hold toes. Ah, yes. Cross-continental teleporter toe holder. Ah, yes. Oh my god, that's brilliant. That's fucking brilliant. That's beautiful. Absolutely 10 out of 10. I love it. The other goal I was suggesting, I already done that. Well, I haven't done it ASMR style. Firewolf, but I have definitely read it before. Also, I have it read it to me because because I don't go to sleep. CCTTH, cross-continental teleporter toe holder. Yes, that's me. Damn, I missed that. It was during one of my subathons a while back. It was pretty fun. I also read the one with the big nuts. But yes, I think I will be back tomorrow, if that's okay with you guys. Not okay with you guys? Maybe. You're allowed to stream tomorrow. The council decided. Oh my god, I'm allowed to stream tomorrow? What? Whoa! Whoa! That's amazing! That's amazing! Well, if this is such a suggestion, Firewolf, you know what? Actually, we can make it a goal. We can make it a goal, Firewolf. I can interlock toes with Kira if I go to Vexpo in October. I just have to ask Kira if that's a thing. And if I need to interlock toes with someone else. Oh my god. A joke become a goal. My morning has been made. Hey, this is what happens, Firewolf. You're so good at funny, silly ideas. I always take them for some reason. I don't think you were the one who came up with the hot dog, though. That was someone else. Or maybe. Actually, were you also the hot dog, or was that someone else? That was just when I know it happened because we were talking about how I was hungry during one of my fun streams, and I was like, but hot dogs. Ah. Danish hot dogs. Where are we going? That's a good question, I know. It's a really good question. Where should we go? Who knows? Ooh. Could do that. Or we could do... Oh, she's still doing her sub of fun. She's asleep. 'Cause that's a responsible thing to do. That's to sleep. Imagine sleeping. You don't think you did the hot dog? Let's see. Oh, I could rate this person too. Oh. Oh, I'm so like, do I rate this person or this person? There's like a lot of like things for why I would rate a specific person. Yeah. But toe holding, writing it down. Writing it down. Or you at least have to remind me at the next blue stream fireball. So you have to show up the next blue stream and remind me to put on toe holding as a goal. I gotta die. It's too funny. Too funny. Too funny. Too funny. Very funny. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Rated cheese jerker. I'm so torn between I'm so torn. There's too many people who want to raid, guys. We're back. I'm so back. The indecisive squirrel is so back. Okay, we're not raiding this person. I already decided. We're not raiding that person either. I think we're raiding this person, this person, or this person. There's 4 now. Roll a dice. I don't have a dice on me right now, actually. Where the frick are they? They're in there somewhere. They're all the way in there. The coin. Ah, yes. The coin with 4 sides. The coin with 4 sides. Cookie. 3 times. Okay. Oh, it's really hard. They got good news today. I'm very happy for them. This is just funny. They're just funny, you know, when they're just funny. When you're funny, when you're a funny person. A funny person. Do you like art, guys? Yum 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 yum. Art is pretty, nifty. Yeah, I was like thinking if you wanna like, you probably, but I'm not sure. You could also do this. It's pretty. Oh, they're reacting to the Nintendo Direct. Oh, I don't know. Do you want to reacting stream? Do you want me to react to Nintendo Direct? That is also a thing we can do. Oh, I also really want to watch the new... I don't have anyone to watch it with, but I really want to watch the new Backrooms. I'm so sad. You like your art? That's not me. It's not my art. Meow. But yes, let's rate friend. Read other friend. You know what? We're rating this person. We are rating this person. We're giving them some love. And then we bring a mommy milkers raid. I'm surprised they haven't banned the term milkers. Here. Yes. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Mwah. Yes. Oh, thanks, Automat. Oh yeah! I forgot you are not allowed to do it. I'm allowed to do it. You can't. That's really funny. Have fun, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. I missed you. Was fun. Thank you, Dorian. Bye bye.